Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Satisfactory with me, DX Phoenix, and today we're going to be improving our steel production a little bit. Firstly, starting with, well basically we're going to get two foundries up and running next to each other. We're going to get the iron from that node increased from its 60 production to 120 just to feed into these. I believe that's what we'll do. If it's at 120, that should be more than enough iron coming through, because 60 will not be enough for two of them. Next we'll need 90, so yeah, that works. And then we eventually need to completely upgrade these coal conveyors up to Mark II conveyors, so it pulls the full 120 from over there from each of them. There's 360 coal coming in. Would be great. I've disconnected the lines because I was doing some moving around, but then I found out I didn't have all of one thing. It's how silly of me. But I believe I do have what we need. If I should go here, I just need to go grab some wire. We have everything we need for advanced steel production, which will give us the encased beams, give us the Mark II miners, great bump, which will give us the 120 from a normal node. Great. The next thing I want to work on is getting the hypertubes and the Mark III logistics. Mark III logistics purely for the power storage, so we can store power and hopefully, in terms of emergency, not run out. And hypertubes will be for what I have planned. As you can see up here, I've begun working on a second floor of the factory because some of this stuff is going to be moved up so we can make room for other stuff to save us constantly expanding out horizontally. We can start going vertically as well. Flashing wires, sheet, 2, 3. Fine. Drag myself back. Do advanced. 2, 1, 3, and 2.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container, enhanced conveyor belt efficiency, as well as the ability to store excess power for later use. An additional project part can now be constructed. Further progress to the next phase is now possible.
Right, so we have stators, encased industrial beams, wiring, heavy duty, we have motors. Right, so we can get the power storage eventually. We just need the steel beams made. Comes into what we need that for. And what do we need for a Mark II? We actually need encased beams. And my next problem, the modular frames. Curiosity, what modular frames need? Batten rods. Okay. What I'm actually going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to be back in a moment. As soon as I'm actually going to craft up the modular frames myself. It's part of the reason why we're clearing some space and needing to improve up to the Mark II miners as well. So if we can do it piece by piece, I should be able to get a slightly more efficient. This should hopefully become slightly more efficient. Which I could actually just have all this linking into all of things of that. Ooh, the ideas. Okay. There you go. I need you. Right. So, back in just a moment, guys. As soon as it's sorted, then we will crack on. Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, so let's start chucking in some of the Mark II conveyors. Around in here. There. 2. for you guys. Okay, fine, I'll go down. That has decided to stay, but with it. You need a few more, that's fine, it's being made anyway. Let's just run on over. This upgraded. Oh, actually, before I even look, how much power do you use? 12. 7 more lots. We can go with 7, that's fine. Yeah, we have a bottleneck down here anyway, but we can work with that as well. This. Little bit. There. Right. Right, I'm going to set up the 2 foundries and plating. I'm going to set everything up here to do the production of the 2 steel components we need. So I will be back in a moment as soon as this is sorted and hopefully get started with the next part of this project. So catch you guys in just a moment. Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, so we've got 2 foundries set up. I've merged 2 of these coal 60 coal lines into this to get the 60 going in. It does require 45 coal each as well, so didn't keep that on top. This has got the full thing. Why are you not? Are you working? Have I missed something? I'm not saying to mine. Why aren't you mining? I have 100. What the hell? Right, there we go, now it's working. Yeah, over that. Wondering what was happening there. A lot faster. And a lot more work. Come on. Where's the iron? There it is. There. That iron should be coming in. You can see with the Mark IIs they're a lot quicker. Good. Great. Fantastic. Wonderful. Right. Now we have that, we've got this producing these steel beams, and that producing steel pipes. Right. 14 steel beam. The next job is logistic 3 because of the power storage. Right, so once we get the logistics 3, we need 200 steel beams. Now my only thing is, look, quite a bit of lag there. We produce 15 beams per minute. We have 200 beams, but we do have quite a few steel pipes. Those in there. I actually have some steel on me, so you split that a lot as well. My idea being is this will just use this backlog I've given it to produce a little bit quicker. I think that these have backlog. I can get up. Right. While that's working, we've got the steel beams. We just need a way of getting up there, which is why we need... Not necessarily why we need the Mark III, even though it would be nice, but... Cased industrial beams. We could craft them in a crafting bench. Produces 6 per minute in the assembler. Hyper tube is what we're going to go up and down. We're just going to get up. We'll improve combat. I do want to improve combat because I do want the Xeno Basher, but at the end of the day, we need power storage and we need to amplify our power production. Oh, decisions. Looks like our fastest peel through. What is that capacity? I don't feel the iron is. Well, it's keeping up, so main thing. How many steel have we got? 50. I'm going to be right back once we've got the steel beams, just so we can unlock Mark III. Then my next task is going to be, before we get the hypertubes and fully expand this vertically, is to improve all of these to the point where I can get rid of this. I just have one of these lines leading in. Then if I improve this beyond the 60 it's got, I get 4 more of these going. Which we are also at the point because we need to increase our power production yet again. So we're still running. Right, so like I said, I'm going to be right back once I've got the once the constructors have made all the steel beams that we need. I will be back and hopefully we can get the next stage unlocked, and then our task is to work on increasing our or getting the reinforced plates needed to do at least one of these lines, especially the power one. Our power is getting rather close. I mean, our maximum consumption is over the 300 production. We have a capacity of 400, but that's because I've hooked up those two biomass burners again as a failsafe. So let's hope it doesn't come to that. which occasionally it does. So back in a moment, let's hopefully get this all started up and moving. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, so we're back and we just so happen to have everything we need. So let's just fill in here, you, and you. And smack that button.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
What is the ability to store power? Mentioned there, but oh, there. So that must be in power. Yes, power storage. We need the letters. Require modular frames as well. Fine. I have enough to create 4 of those. Great. But for now, what I need to do is but, ladies and gentlemen, we've increased our steel production further. We've got steel beams. We've unlocked the advanced steel production, which means we can create a little bit more things. We've got Mark II miners, Mark II miner now over there, producing iron faster for us. Our other iron production will also get boosted. I mean, this is running off of 2 miners as well, so this will all be amplified up again further. I have an interesting idea. Yes. I think if I do something, I can get all of this iron being smelted and used for production rather quickly, and also all shipped up into here as iron bars, and have this bottom part as smelting. So smelting yours, shifting it up to be processed upstairs. Yeah, that sounds like a plan to me. We just need to get up there, which means before we even upgrade these, we need to upgrade our power. And the power is so that... Let me just come back here. I need to look at the hypertubes again. Hypertubes needs the encased beams. Not overly difficult. Requires an assembler. Requires the steel beams and concrete. Imagine, so if I get enough steel beams, which this is now going to be left to create some, I could make that manually. I don't remember how many it needs. Is it like 50? It is. I might be able to just quickly. Excuse me. I think I can quickly make that now. Make 19 requires 4. Not a problem. While that's doing it, I'll craft that up between episodes. So hopefully start the next episode we can get the hypertubes and work on putting them in to help with the overall structure of building upwards. And so bottom layer is going to be smelting yours, especially over at that end where the iron is coming in. This end will potentially be using the ores, like the advanced crafting, like the assemblers and that will definitely be down here for the time being. But we are going to be trying to use this a little bit more space efficiently, so yeah, hopefully that'll work. In the meantime, everyone, take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.